Good morning, guys. I hope that you are having a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday for me, and I just hope that you guys have like the best weekend ever. So right now I am having a tiny little bowl of oatmeal with some banana, and I did put a bit of like blueberries and then a tiny dollop of almond butter just because I was craving some almond butter. So I just put some of that on there. And so yeah, I'm just gonna eat that tiny little bowl, and that's because right now we are about to head to grab some lunch with one of my husband's friends. He says it's a surprise, but I have no idea who it is, so it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if it's a person that I've never met before or if it's a person that I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm really excited. Yeah, my husband already ate his giant bowl of oatmeal, and I'm just having my tiny bowl of oatmeal. I'm just going to be taking you guys throughout my day and kind of show you guys what I'm eating, what I'm doing, and just kind of bring you along because I think that's really fun. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and keep on watching. Hey, where are you taking me? Hey guys, so I am currently in the other side of my tiny house, the other half, which is my room, or my husband and I's room, I guess. And I've been having a very tiring day. So ever since we got back from hanging out with our friend and being surprised, which was such a wonderful surprise, by the way. Our friend had been out of California for a little bit and just came back, and we thought he would be gone for a lot longer, like that he would be permanently moving, but so far he's back in California for a little bit, as far as we know, for the unforeseen future. And so we're just super excited to see him and to just get to hang out with him. So it was very sweet. And we got to try some delicious Lebanese food. I think that's how you say it, but it was super delicious, super good. Highly recommend that place if you are in the Granada Hills area. Highly recommend. Tons of vegan options. But yeah, I mean, because it's so hot here though, I had just a plan, I guess, for what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be productive. I wanted to just make a couple of meals just to have in the fridge throughout the week. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Honestly, I'm just very tired. And I just woke up from a very quick nap. My husband headed off to work a few hours ago, and so right now I'm just at home. And so I think what I'm gonna be doing is I'm just gonna be prepping my potatoes, because for the next 2 weeks, let me just rephrase that. Okay, so ever since I got back from Mexico, I've just been a little, how would I say, it's been a struggle kind of getting back on just, eating simple foods. I mean, I did eat simply over there. Of course, I had no choice. But I just found that, I don't know, I would really just want to kickstart again, just eating simply. Because one of the things that's been happening is I tried these new Doritos, and yes, they're vegan, but I tried them and they were just so good that I couldn't stop having them. And then my friend kindly, gave me some snacks a few days ago because I wasn't feeling too great, and it was just very sweet. So some of the snacks were some chips, and I had them, and then I feel like I've just been consuming way more oily things than I'm used to, than I would like to. So I think what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks, maybe less, I don't know, maybe just this week, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I'm going to do the potato reset again, at least for this week, and maybe next week. So nothing too strict or anything. Will that work? I think it'll work. I think it'll be fine, because this week, so as I've told you guys before, my husband and I budget $300 a month for groceries, and that's for the entire month for both of us. And we did our budget today. We finalized it since it's the last day of the month. We finalized our budget. We zeroed everything out. And so that meant, okay, like, we didn't go grocery shopping today because it's Saturday. We didn't have enough time, so we weren't able to go. So that money obviously went towards our saving for a house and all the things, all good things, right? But that means that now those 300s, instead of just covering the basic 4 weeks, for us, it's covering 5 weeks, which I know I could do because I've done it before with $300. But yeah, if anything, I think it's actually gonna save us money that I'm just eating potatoes for a week or two. So it's actually good. And yeah, I mean, I already have some potatoes. I have some sweet potatoes and some potatoes left over from last week. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys, I guess, what I'm gonna be doing, which is just steaming some up. I know that I wanna also prep some oatmeal as well for my husband for the week. Which, by the way, I've been loving oatmeal just in the mornings at work with some banana and some cinnamon powder, some maple syrup. It's just so good. It's my favorite breakfast. My husband has been loving it as well. He loves oatmeal. But yeah, let me go ahead and take you along with me as I head into my kitchen and start prepping my potatoes in case you guys want to follow along with me again on just eating potatoes for a couple of days. All right, so let's go. Cute picture. That's our engagement picture. Let's go. Okay, so let's turn the light on. Okay, that looks better, I think, kind of. My kitchen is also a huge mess right now. Not even kidding with you. It is, should I show you guys like real life, what it's like? I've been minimalizing as well. Like I have become just very into minimalism and just wanting everything that is in my home. Sorry for that. For everything that is in my home to, you know, have a purpose and be of some value to us, add value to our lives, or things that are just essentials and necessary. So, yeah, I mean, it's very, very messy right now because I've been doing that. I've just been decluttering, and I just feel every week, I just feel like there's more things that I realize I've never used it, or I haven't used it in like months, and they're just stuck in like a little corner or whatever. So I feel like I did that yesterday. My intention was to film yesterday, but then I just started decluttering, and then that turns into a whole ordeal. So yeah, but today we're gonna be prepping some potatoes, and I might make, I don't know what I'm gonna make, but I'll make something and then I'll show you guys what I'm making. But yeah, just taking you along with me through my day and show you what I'm gonna be doing yeah, this evening while my husband's gone. But let me show you guys, just so you guys see like the real mess that sometimes I am in, and it's normal and this is life. And yeah, I'm not even kidding with you guys. It is a mess. Like we just have one chair right now. Our other one broke, and this is like my makeup, like small vanity chair that we're using for now. My husband's tons of books. He loves books. But we have to organize those, and we have to find like a much better place to put them, because it just that just turns into like a cluttered area, which is no fun. But yeah, got dishes. Oh my gosh, yeah. And we have this. My husband made a smoothie earlier. I did want to mention one of my favorite ministries that we give to. It is, it is the Never Thirst ministry. They bring clean and living water to unreached communities worldwide, and they are just amazing. My husband found out about them recently, and it's been a joy to be able to give. And yeah, I mean, I always think, this is not sponsored by them or anything. This is just totally, you know, we just love it. We love giving to ministries. That's the main reason, actually, that we got out of debt, was that we wanted to be able to give more generously to ministries that we love, that we just have a heart for, that are doing wonderful things, and not only just, you know, acts of kindness, but to spread the gospel. As some of you guys know, I'm a Christian, and that is just something that we value tremendously, just being able to give to other people around the world and making the gospel of Jesus known, not only through the word, but also through just acts of kindness and generosity, and all the more through essential things like, water, not only just living water, the gospel message, but like actual water that saves lives. So we love the Never Thirst team. You can find them here. And yeah, it's just such a joy to be able to give to them. So if you guys are believers, or even if you're not, but you're looking into like a wonderful team, a wonderful group of people that give, then please consider them. You will not regret it by any means. So, yep, just wanted to give them a shout out because we just love their ministry so, so much. So this sucks, you guys. So I just pulled out my potatoes, my russet potatoes, and they went bad. So I guess, I'm gonna pick some up tomorrow. I can't today because my husband took our car, so I can't go pick some up. I'm a little bummed because then now that means I can't prep the potatoes for tomorrow. But thankful, right? Always being thankful. I did find these, and these are good. I didn't just find them. I had them. I bought them. But they're good. Yeah, so I'm just going to be making this, and I'll show you how I make that. I'm going to be making some air fried sweet potatoes and broccoli, and then try to see if maybe I have a couple of other veggies in the fridge right now that I could just throw in, put together, like some onion. Well, that'll be really good actually. Some sweet potatoes, some onion, some broccoli. But meanwhile, I also did just wash all of the dishes, wiped down the counters, cleaned up a little bit. And so now before anything else, I'm just gonna have a cup of coffee. I'm getting a little bit mixed up with like what I'm gonna be doing right now, or like the order in which I'm gonna be doing, but I think I'm gonna go ahead, prep my potatoes, and then I'm gonna have my cup of coffee, because while my potatoes cook, I could go ahead, have my coffee, and then talk to you guys a little bit. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm going to be using for this as I pull out my veggies. All right, so I have a huge bowl in which I'm gonna place my stuff. I'm gonna use up 4 medium size, I think, sweet potatoes, a head of broccoli, some red onion, and then as for spices, I'm gonna use cumin, paprika, black pepper, and some garlic salt. And I forgot, I'm gonna go ahead and get the onion powder. And here is the onion powder that I'm gonna be using. And you could always use whatever spices you want, it's up to you. And I personally always remove the skin off my sweet potatoes. So at the moment I am chopping up my sweet potato. You saw I peeled them, and now I'm just chopping them up into cubes so that I can put them in my bowl. I just love cooking. I think one of the main reasons I love cooking though is because it's so easy. Because if I had to spend hours and hours in the kitchen, I would probably hate it, which before I didn't like cooking. What do you guys do when you guys are cooking? I love to listen to worship music while I'm cooking. I just find that being the most relaxing thing for me to do while I cook, and it just allows me to just if there was stress throughout my day or anything, it just really helps me to not think about it, but just think on the goodness of the Lord. It just helps just put things into perspective as I cook, as I go, through just the everyday thing of life. I just really feel like doing that really relaxes me, really, like I said, keeps my perspective on check, and allows me to just dwell on the good things, on the blessings that I have in my life. I also like to listen to podcasts. I love listening to podcasts. That's what I do at work, because I could do that while I'm working. And yeah, but what are you guys listening to? We need to hear things that you guys like, what you guys do when you guys are cooking, or just in general. So let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. So now I am going to go ahead and chop up my broccoli just into tiny little florets. Is anybody else afraid that when you're going through like the broccoli heads that there's gonna be like little caterpillars or worms in there? The little bugs? For the longest time I went without eating broccoli just because of that. And then I switched over to like the pre-packaged broccoli that says it's like washed and ready to eat. And that went awful because I bought a bag of those and there was like tons of little caterpillars and little, what are they called? Aphids, like the little bugs. I was scarred for like the longest time. And then one day I think I heard somebody say, here's a little bug, right? And you know, and you used to eat, basically like you used to eat cows, but you can't eat a little bug. So I'm going to be cutting up my onion. I've rinsed off my broccoli and now I'm just going to throw it in the bin. So I've gone ahead and put in all my veggies and I've added just broccoli again, some onion, just roughly chopped, and the sweet potato. And now we're ready to add in our seasonings to this and to be able to mix it in. Now we are ready to add in our seasonings, and like I said, we're going to be using some paprika, some cumin. Ooh, I put too much there. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I'm going to be using some onion powder. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, we're good. It's open. Some onion powder. It's going to be extra seasoned. And some black pepper. And my favorite Trader Joe's garlic salt. Probably should have used a bigger bowl. But I always underestimate how much comes out of the produce. So I've put about 1/3 of what I had made into my air fryer basket. My air fryer is really small, so I have to make a couple of batches, but it's totally fine. I don't mind. But yeah, we're gonna put this in here for 30 minutes on 380 and see how that turns up, and then we'll adjust as needed. All right, so now that that is done and my stuff is in the air fryer, I'm just gonna go ahead and make my coffee so that I can sit down and chat with you for a little bit. And just tell you guys about some very exciting news that we, as in my husband and I, are planning, just, I guess, future plans for my channel and kind of deciding kind of where I want to be, what I want to do. Because I really, really love being on YouTube and like just making videos and just interacting with you guys. I don't know, I think it's been really fun and I could totally see myself doing YouTube in the long term. And yeah, so I'll tell you all about that right now. I'm just gonna go ahead, make my coffee, and then yeah, I'll be back. Alright guys, so you guys already know the noise in the background is the air fryer. I can't really stop it, you know, so kind of have to put up with it for now. But some very great and exciting news. My husband and I, like I said, we are kind of thinking that this is something that we both would like to do. the whole YouTube thing. Like really just kind of focus on it. And of course we have our other jobs at the moment as well, but we are really thinking about just sticking to it for an indefinite amount of time, as far as we know for now. And because we are thinking of sticking with this, and he is going to hopefully in the near future be a part of this as well, which, before I continue on to the conversation, if you guys have any questions for him, so him and I are thinking about doing a Q&A, and he is totally open to it. He says that that will make him probably a little bit more comfortable to just do a Q&A with me and just kind of see some questions that you guys might have for someone who is married to another person who and has to cook for a person who is not fully plant-based. My husband, like I said, everything at home, I've shared this before, everything at home, he eats 100% plant-based, that I make, the meals that I make, the snacks that I buy. But if he goes out and buys, let's say, Cheetos, or he goes out and buys, you know, meat or dairy things that he could just put in the microwave or things like that, like, he is totally welcome to do that. This being fully plant-based is my decision, and I'm just very thankful that he has just allowed it to work for both of us. And yeah, so I'm very thankful for that. And so if you guys have any questions at all, like whether he likes my meals or like how I pack, I guess, lunches for him, how do I know what he likes, or things like that, then just go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. And yeah, like, we could go ahead and have him, you guys could meet him, which I'm super excited about because he is wonderful. He is the most amazing husband that I could have ever asked for, and he is just so supportive with the way that I eat. But yeah, so just wanted to throw that out there. But back to what I was saying, because we are thinking of both of us together, just kind of doing something with this channel in the future and what we see it looking like, we are investing into something that we think is totally worth it. So this is kind of the research that we've been doing in the meanwhile while we decide what we're going to go ahead and get. But let me show you. So excuse our broken computer. We are actually hopefully going to be getting a new computer as well. Because right now I have been doing all my videos and all the editing on my phone, which has been doable, but it has definitely been tough at times. It's just, I have back problems, so having to sit on a chair, and we have a tiny house, so having to sit on a chair is kind of difficult. But we are so excited that we are going to be looking into getting one of these beauties. We're going to be getting a camera so that we could have just a much better quality for you guys, because I really think this is just so fun. Honestly, I really love it, and so we are making an investment. And so hoping that we should have that sometime soon. Not sure exactly when. I know it should be pretty soon, but I'm excited to just bring you guys better quality videos, and I don't know, I just think it'd just be so much fun and more pictures and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited. So just wanted to share that quick little update with you guys on what we are planning to do. Awesome, so our veggies are done. So I'm gonna take them out of the air fryer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in a glass container. And this is actually going to be my dinner. I totally forgot to put chickpeas in this. It just totally went past my head. I usually put chickpeas in this mix, but I didn't, but it's totally okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put some hummus and some cilantro on top. But I'm not hungry yet. I'm still wanting to finish my coffee. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set this aside for when I do get hungry. All right, let's go back to where I was sitting. Excuse the squeak. That's our broken chair. Just trying to figure out which camera would work best for us, for what we're trying to do. We want to get better at photography and also obviously making these videos. So we're trying to figure that out. But I am so excited because one of the other things that I would love to do is to start like a vlog channel, not so much related to food, just us, just for honestly really just starting off just for our own just entertainment, because I think it'd be really neat that as in the future for what we want to do with our lives, and then just like as we start thinking about a family, it would be really nice to kind of just document that and have something to look back to of the sweet memories that we've made. So yeah, so for sure though, one of the biggest reasons is obviously this channel, because I love bringing you guys food recipes. It's just so much fun. But yeah, that is totally something that you guys could have to look forward to. I feel like I really needed this cup of coffee a few hours ago when I was like tired, like needed a nap tired. But I'm finally having it and it is so good. So after this, I'm just gonna go ahead and eat my food, just put some hummus on top of that, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my night. I think I'm going to be making a smoothie. My husband actually, he hopefully will join me in the next video. We are planning on making some smoothie recipes, but honestly, I think he makes one of the best smoothies ever. I used to make it, and then he just does it beautifully, like perfectly, like between like a smoothie consistency and ice cream, and it's just so good. So gonna have him make it for you guys so that you guys can not only see him but also just get to taste a really delicious smoothie. Alright, so now it is about 8:30 and I can't believe my time when I am home alone just goes by so fast that I don't even know, like I'm just all over the place. But anyways, it's 8:30 and I'm finally getting a little hungry. So I'm just gonna, and it's already late, so I should probably eat. So I'm having my sweet potatoes, and I am going to be using this Sabra hummus. And you guys know me by now that I love the Kava hummus from Whole Foods. I pick it up there, but my mother-in-law gifted me with this. She gave me it and I'm not gonna waste it. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this, and then I'm gonna add in some cilantro and some lemon. I think this definitely makes it so that it's not so dry, especially since we don't put oil in our food. It just allows it to kind of be a lot softer, and it just makes it perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up and then I'll show you. And this is what I'm having for dinner. Like I said, the thing that I showed you guys that I made, the sweet potato hash thing, and then some hummus, some cilantro, lots of cilantro, and then the lemon. I love adding lemon to this. Again, it just makes it perfect. So yep, this is what I'm gonna be eating. And now I'm gonna head off to eat my meal and then clean up a little bit, just everything that I used tonight to make the meal. And then I'm gonna call it a night. I know that today's video is longer than usual, or maybe it's about the same, I don't know. But I just love just showing you guys what I'm doing. Again, like I find this so much more fun and entertaining than the first few videos that I made where I just showed you and not talking really to you. So I hope that you guys understand. I hope that you guys like these videos, and yeah, thank you guys for all of you guys. If you guys did stick around till the end, I really appreciate you guys, and you guys are supporting me and my channel. And yeah, please go ahead, follow me over on Instagram. I would love to interact with you. Send me a DM, and let's just talk. You know, I'm a person, and you know, I would love to talk with you and just get to know you guys, you know, like friends. And so yeah, just go ahead and find me over there on Instagram. It's at Millie Gonzalez, Millie with 2 Y's. And let me see, what else? Oh yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome, nice to meet you, and I hope that you stick around and follow along. I make just easy peasy, simple plant-based meals, whole food plant-based, oil-free. And yeah, I just love eating this way. And if you're interested in this lifestyle, then go ahead and give me a follow here, subscribe for future videos, and hit the notification bell to just, be notified. I hope that you give this video a like, and I will see you guys next time. Again, I hope that you're having a wonderful weekend and have a wonderful night. And if it's morning, have a wonderful morning, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.